Does your game of War Thunder look like this? Are you struggling to see the enemy on the battlefield? Well, your graphics settings can make the biggest difference in dying or surviving in a battle, while having optimized graphics can give you a massive advantage over the enemy. So today, I welcome you to Gobbler's Guide to the best graphics settings in War Thunder. These two clips both have advantages and disadvantages of the different graphics settings that they are utilising. The clip on the left looks washed and empty, whereas the one on the right looks vivid and bright, and I want to help you with that. So today, the main aim of this video is to take the advantages of both these clips' graphics settings and optimise War Thunder for you so you have a better experience in every single battle you play. So let's get straight into it. The first settings I want to speak about are the display settings. Always playing full screen mode, as this reduces latency and can also increase frames. Secondly, choose the correct graphics API for your graphics card. For me, that's DirectX 12. Turning on DirectX 12 nearly doubled my frames. What graphics API you use also depends on how modern your graphics card is. The render resolution should be set to max, as this will make the game fit the full resolution of your monitor. The anti-aliasing method I suggest is FXAA-LQ, as this is the most stable anti-aliasing method for the game. The graphics settings you use all depend on the graphics card you have. I'd suggest spending some time in the firing range to find the best balance between good graphics and good frames. When going through the render settings, make sure you set this tree range to the second notch. You will understand what I mean when you change the slider when you're on this setting. The next setting is particle density, and this relates to fire and smoke effects. You want to set this as low as possible to give you good visibility on the battlefield. The next setting is grass range. I have this on the second notch as it gives good visibility whilst also providing pleasant visuals. The next setting is small object shadows. I have this in the middle of the slider as it provides good visuals whilst also being able to see tanks in dark spaces. Finally, for render settings, you want lens flare and heat haze turned off. The ray tracing settings you want to ignore, as this greatly hinders performance. You should also ignore the VR settings unless you regularly play War Thunder on a VR headset. On the graphics card tab, the last settings I will mention changing are the motion blur strength. Turn this all the way down. In addition to this, if you are playing on an older graphics card, turn on old video card support, as this will greatly improve your performance. Finally, if your graphics card supports it, and your monitor also supports it, turn on high dynamic range. Turning on HDR will take your game from this washed out look to this vivid, bright world. The final setting I'd suggest changing is Harassing Sniper mode. Turning this off will allow you to see the enemy better while shooting. If you found this video useful or enjoyed my content, then please consider hitting the like button and also consider subscribing, as it's free. Subscribing also helps me out massively, and it is much appreciated. Since you made it this far, please also consider checking out some of my other content on my channel.